So I've been listening to some of the Jenny Nicholsons talking about the Star Wars hotel and sort of why it was a failure, and based on her personal experience and how she experienced the events sort of staying there. And the one thing that sort of comes to mind that she sort of hints at but really doesn't go into, because she sort of speculates on three possibilities as why it didn't work for how it's designed, is the fact that they sort of ran into this fundamental problem where you have these sort of three potential experience paths. And you have one path which is clearly going to be most likely most desirable to guests, and two paths that they suspect to be less desirable to guests. So how do you ensure that guests are distributed evenly when you have a limited number of physical actors who are there who can help facilitate these various sort of story events for these particular paths? And based on Janico's experience, which I highly recommend go watching the video, it's 4 hours long, but it's definitely worthwhile. There seems to be that they sort of just had these sort of invisible limits on how many people can be in a particular path, and it sort of forced someone onto a path they might not find as desirable. And this is one of the sort of core issues when you are translating something from a sort of digital experience, like trying to take a video game turn into real life for people. We have that physical limitation of how many people you can have do something and participate in a particular thing without overcrowding. And the fact that it was invisible to her, that she did not know what path that she was being driven down, was definitely a problem. And I don't know how I would probably design it better. I think the way that if I had to be one of the people who's challenged to tackle an issue like this, I think what you would probably have to be forced to do is to have people choose their path in advance when they are booking the hotel room. And now that also causes the problem where you have that less desirable path that people don't want to book for in advance. How do you ensure that you have enough guests on each particular night? We might have a particular path that no one wants to book for in the first place. And I don't know if that actually is a solvable issue to a great extent, but it is very interesting that they even tried this. And I wonder if someone in the future could try something similar to this, even as sort of a one-night event where you have people who are taking multiple different paths, and how would they sort of solve the issue of that sort of dynamic interactivity of someone being able to take a dynamic path where you have the limitation of the number of actual performers who can actually facilitate a particular group. Those are my thoughts. Bye.